I get the W. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. Squad of gorillas, the army, the navy. When I call a play, I'ma score like I'm Brady. The title is mine, if you want it, come take it. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more.
Next, we'll see Charlie's Browns on Christmas. They visit the Packers, winners of the last 3 meetings. Who will get to cross a win off their wish list? Find out.
As this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Allen. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
To get him the football, so to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that route. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. He was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great, and he had a great game last week.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. To the air, Allen. Steps away to his left. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
Outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage, but what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, deep.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And he will have a first. Probably helps your confidence level on those 4th down sneaks to have a quarterback as tall as he is.
Yeah, you're talking about being able to extend at the end and hips and get down behind that offensive line in order to move forward, because if he just runs it straight up and down, you and I both know that they'll snap him backwards. Well done there, well executed.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. 20, And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the rookie Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take over here at the line.
And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw complete here to Waller. 7 yards the pick up there. Working with a 2nd and 3.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll give to Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Being chased out left.
Come on, fellas.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Flush to his right. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
And that's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Allen off the play fake. This will be caught by Brown. And he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Ball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
And the Browns are going to take... The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Able to power through and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college, but I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he's got it. And it's a Packers touchdown. Devontae. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Brown has the first down and much more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed, it is not.
Fighting through, and he's got space. Touchdown, Packers. Antonio Brown. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. That catch, by the way, Kevin Stefanski consulted with his guys above, and they've told him, throw that challenge flag. So for Kevin Stefanski, a smart decision to throw the flag. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jadeveon Clowney make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The defense going to blanket the field. 6 now in the secondary here for 3rd and 15. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And now the Packers going to take another. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Allen's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. Forced out to his left. Fights off the defender. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Now Allen, eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice...
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jadeveon Clowney has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. And it's caught. Hook up of 15 yards there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career. And why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Steps away to his left. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Being chased, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now play numbers for the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. That's complete to Cobb. And he probably should have been down earlier, but they do finally get to him 3 yards short of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Allen to throw it. Flushed out right. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Buying time to his left. First down and more for Allen. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big pick up there on the scramble. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Cobb. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Malik McDowell forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Forced out to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. Touchdown! Randall Cobb. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Allen looking deep for Adams. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you get that
One of the most incredible ways to finish a game. And they do win on the final play. Absolute bedlam. You can forget overtime. What a finish. And this crowd in a frenzy.
As well they should be. That's the type of ending that you actually pay money to see. And when it turns out in your direction, oh yeah, you feel real good about that. A few people choke on this other team, they're not happy. But overall, this crowd is loving what they just saw.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.